Welcome to this evening's Spiritual Hot Shot with yours truly, Pastor Paris J, here on U.T.C. 2 Live. Let me tell y'all, today has been a challenge, and for whatever reason, the enemy does not want me to deliver the Spiritual Hot Shot. I'm going to push past the wind. So, as you all know, I'm ready. Let's jump right into it. Ecclesiastes 11:4 says, "He that observeth the wind shall now sow, and he that regardeth the clouds shall not reap." Did you know that the cemetery is one of the most richest places you can find? Not because of the buried treasures, but because of the buried gifts that have died, gifts and ideas that could have changed the world if they were brought to fruition. Sometimes we have so much talent and so many ideas brimming in our heads, stirring in our hearts. It's something that excites us, something that overjoys us. And although it's something we have the passion and the fire to do, we have the lack of drive and motivation, or the time is never right. We have to wait for finances and resources to become available to carry it out. We just need to wait for that right moment and that right resource. And sometimes waiting on that right time, that right resource is the very thing that causes us to carry it to the grave. Our time is never the right time. Our timing will never be the perfect timing, but God's timing is the effective timing. And in that timing, all things shall come together. Once God places something on your heart, be it a thought, an image, or a mental concept, or even a picture, that is the gift He has given unto you to make a goal and a mission to obtain what He has given you to attain what you've seen. It's yours. Accept it. Sometimes God gives His children a vision to improve or rebuild or to start something new or create something new. Something that will improve the lives of those around us. Sometimes we understand our God-given vision, and sometimes it comes in bits and pieces. But the vision that God has given for us, it's always meant for us to act upon it. We have to stop making excuses and just do it. Can you imagine how elevated we would be if we just did what God told us to do and when He told us to do it? The scriptures of Ecclesiastes is telling us that if we wait until all conditions are favorable, the task will never get done. Sometimes that great idea is God bursting something in us that is the answer to our prayers. Sometimes that gift you unearthed is God wanting to develop a ministry in you that will change the lives of so many people, and for that, He'll bless you. Sometimes your struggles are the result of procrastination and your failure to get up and use what you have been given as a gift. It's the missed opportunity and the blessing that you allowed to slip right between your fingers because you didn't have enough faith to just do what God gave you the vision to do, trusting that He gave it to you and will provide the resources that you need to accomplish the goal. Stop allowing your vision to go blind. Stop allowing your gifts to be stagnant. Stop allowing your blessings to pass you by because you did not act upon what was designed just for you. My encouragement to you today is to just do it. God, who is faithful in all things, will provide everything that you need to get the mission complete. Moses said that God led Israel out of Egypt by signs and wonders, and then spoke to them out of the great fire, that you might know that the Lord Himself is God. There is none other besides Him. None other besides Him. Did God not provide manna as food for Israel for 40 years as they traveled through Canaan? It fell like dew to the ground. So each morning, all they simply had to do was go out and gather it for food. Did God not part the Red Sea, showing His honor to those who obeyed His will that He would provide? Did God not cause Jordan to stop flowing so Israel could pass on through dry ground? Stop wrestling with God visions because He will give you the provision. to accomplish the vision of whatever it is he has assigned us to do. Sometimes the provision comes in unlikely resources. Sometimes it comes in sources that we never even imagined, such as asking a humbled minister to become interim pastor that manifested into God elevating her higher from interim pastor to now pastor of a ministry she never even expected that would elevate and manifest the way that it has done in such a short period of time. But I knew God appointed me that assignment. Therefore, I took the vision, put it to paper, and prayed upon it, had faith, and now here we are. Come on, U.T.C. We didn't expect this, but here we are. When God starts moving and bringing his children together for the build of his kingdom, nothing will stand in the way of its development. God will always provide resources after resources from unexpected places so that the vision can become clear. God will move the hearts of those around you to work in your favor. If you need resources, watch how God will deliver them to you. If you need finances, watch how God will provide from unlikely and unforeseen resources. Your job and focus is to stay on task. Stay committed to the vision. Even when it starts to look blurry, revisit the mandate of God so that he can make it clear. There are obstacles that only he can focus for you. Faith, courage, strength, and will. Exercise your faith together with your works and see what then happens. We can go above and beyond the waiting phase if we just get up and do it. Today is the day that procrastination gets buried. It has no vision, no plan, or gift. It is designed to stagnate you, hinder you, and ultimately become your demise. It is the blindness that kills the vision. Don't let your treasure get buried 6 feet under. Take your vision and write it down. Make it plain and simple. Add faith to it, and now put it to work. Today is the day of increase, so push against the wind. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but never forsaken. Cast down, but never destroyed. I'll share with you this transparent moment, and then I'm going to log off. I have been trying to get this spiritual hot shot together since 2:45 p.m. today. Every angle that I tried either crashed, locked up, deleted, or would not play. It would not allow me to pre-record this spiritual hot shot, which I would normally just drop into play. But then, just as I was about to give up and say, you know what, God, we'll do this another day, he said, try it again. The difference is it's not to be pre-recorded. It's supposed to go live. I said, oh, wait a minute. Pre-recorded meant that it was a thought that had then passed. Going live meant I am feeding you right now in the presence, in purity. So therefore, I'm pushing against the wind. I hope that this motivational moment inspires you somehow, that this spiritual hot shot will be just what you needed to push against whatever challenge you were faced today, knowing that you gave it all that you had with every strength that God provided to you. So be sure to stay tuned for next Wednesday's spiritual hot shot. I have no idea what God is going to give to me, but I trust it and I trust his plan. Same time, same place, next Wednesday, here at 7:45 on Pastor Paris J's Spiritual Hot Shot. Be blessed.